Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade and math. You can find all the lessons on A plus form. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters with lines in the lessons we are going to cover today. Slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines, equations of parallel and perpendicular lines, find the distance between a point and a line, and find the distance between two parallel lines. So let's just start with the lesson. Here I'm on grade 10 math. We're going to start with lines in the coordinate plane, and the lesson is slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, line B has a slope of -9/4. Line C is parallel to line B. What is the slope of line C, right? So you are given a line, that is line B, and that has the slope -9/4. You have an other line C that is parallel to line B. You need to find the slope of line C, right? So when the lines are parallel, their slope is exactly same, right? So that means the slope of line C is also -9/4 because the lines are parallel. So the slope of line C is also -9/4. Got it? The correct option is -9/4. Okay, the next one is slope of -3/2. And line R has a slope of -7/4. You are given the slopes of the two lines, right? You need to see if the line Q and line R are parallel or perpendicular. You need to see if the lines are parallel or perpendicular, right? First, let's just check if the lines are parallel, right? We know that if the lines are parallel, their slopes are exactly same, right? But they are not same. -3/2, -7. That means they are not parallel. If the two lines are perpendicular like this, then their slope negative reciprocal. Negative reciprocal means if the slope of this line, for example, that is line A, the slope of line A is 1/2. Then the slope of line B is negative reciprocal. Negative and reciprocal means interchange the numerator and denominator, right? And also they are not the reciprocal to each other. So that means the line is neither parallel nor perpendicular. So the lines are neither parallel and nor perpendicular. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, line T has a slope of 8/3. Line U is perpendicular to T. What is the slope of line U? You need to find the slope of line U. So the lines are perpendicular, right? So I have just explained if the lines are perpendicular, that means their slopes are negative reciprocal. So the slope of line T is 8/3. Line U is perpendicular to T, so then their slope is negative reciprocal. 3/8 is the reciprocal, and you must need to put a negative sign. That would be -3/8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? That is negative 3 over 8. Line F has a slope of negative 5 over 9. Line G is parallel to line F. What is the slope of line G? So which is the correct option? Parallel lines they are, right? So parallel lines have exactly same slope, right? So the correct option is that is negative 5 over 9 because the parallel lines have exactly same slope. Line F has a slope of negative 5 over 9. Line M has a slope of negative 5 over 8. Line N has a slope of negative 5 by 6. Are line M and N are parallel or perpendicular? Neither parallel, not perpendicular, right? The correct option is neither it is. Line P has a slope of 7 over 2. Line Q is perpendicular to line P. What line Q, which is the correct option? They are perpendicular, right? So then that would be negative reciprocal. So negative 2 by 7 is the correct option. Line U has a slope of 5 by 2 and line B has a slope of 2 by 3. Are line U and line V parallel or perpendicular? The correct option is neither. They are neither parallel and nor perpendicular. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is equations of parallel and perpendicular lines. Line G has an equation of y equals 6x plus 4. Line H is parallel to line G and pass through the point -1 and -6. What is the equation of line H? Right. So you are given one of the you are given the equation of one of the line. The other line is parallel to the line. You have to find out the equation of the other line. Y equals 6x plus 4. You need to compare it to the slope, that is y equals mx plus v. So that means the slope of this line is 6, right? Now the lines are parallel. That means the slope of the other line is also 6 because the lines are parallel. You're given the point they are passing through. So just put the point in the equation and find the value of the b. The slope of the new other line is 6. The point given is -6 and -1, so b equals 0. You need to write down the equation. So the equation is y equals 6x because b is 0. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Line Q has an equation y equals 4 by 9x plus 2. Line R includes the point -7, -3 and is parallel to the line Q. What is the equation of the line R? So the line Q has the equation that is y equals 4 by 9x plus 2. So the slope of this line is y equals mx plus b, m is 4 over 9. So that means the slope of line Q is 4 by 9. So line R is parallel to line Q. That means line R also has the same slope because they are parallel, right? You are given a point. Use the equation y equals mx plus b. Put the point and the slope and calculate the value of b. The point is y is -3, m is 4 over 9, x is -7 and plus b. Just calculate the value of b, right? Do the calculations. That would be -3 equals -7 times 4 is 28 over 9 plus b. Multiply the equation with 9, right? So 9 and 9 cancel out. 9 times 3 is -27. Move plus 28 equals 9b, right? So that is 1. B equals 1 over 9. So the equation is y equals 4 over 9x plus 1 over 9. The correct option is option number 2. That is y equals 4 by 9x plus 1 over 9. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Line U has an equation of y equals 2 by x plus 3 by 10. Line B includes the point 7 negative 2 and is perpendicular to line U. What is the equation of line B? You need to find the equation of line B, right? So y equals x plus 3 by 10, that is y equals mx plus b. The slope is 1. The other line is perpendicular. Perpendicular line have the negative reciprocal, right? That would be the negative 1, right? Now you are given the point. You have to put the point in the equation and calculate the value of b. Y is negative 2, m is negative 1, x is 7 plus b. That is negative 2 plus 7 equals b. So b equals 5. The equation is y equals negative x plus 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is y equals negative x plus 5. The correct option is y equals negative x plus 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is find the distance between a point and a line. A line has equation y equals -4. Find the distance between the line and the point 1, 7. Okay. So you need to plot the line and the point on the graph, right? And then you have to count the distance between them. Let's just start with the test questions, right? So that we can plot the line and the point and we'll see the distance between them. Okay, the line L has the equation y equals -4, right? For y equals -4, -1, -2, -3, -4. So here is the line. No, sorry, y equals -4, not x. One, two, three, four. Yes, here is y equals -4, the line, right? Now you have to plot a point -2 and -1. 1, 2. X is -2 and y is -1. X is -2 and y is -1. So the distance is 1, 2, 3 points, right? The line is 3 points. The distance between the equation and the line is 3. The correct option is 3. The line L has the equation y equals 1. Find the distance between the point J, 6 and 1. So which is the correct option? Just look at this point. Y equals 4, right? And the y coordinate of the point is 1. 4 minus 1 equals 3. That means the distance between the point and the line is y equals 3.
Okay, the next one is 3 is the correct option, right? Line L has the equation y equals 3. Find the distance between the L and the point f negative 3, 5. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 2 it is option number 2 is the correct option. The line L has equation y equals negative 2. Find the distance between L and the point U. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is that is the last lesson from the chapter. Find the distance between two parallel lines. Line L1 has the equation y equals negative 5 and line L2 has the equation y equals -1. Find the distance between L1 and L2. So with the correct option, okay, let's just start with the practice questions because that is too small. I cannot see properly, so let's just do it on our own. Line L1 has the equation y equals -7, and line L2 has the equation y equals -6. So let's just plot these two lines on the graph. Mhm. So let me just make the lines with this tool. Okay. So y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is the line y equals -6, right? And that is the line y equals -7. So what is the distance between them? Only 1 point, right? So the correct option is option number 1. The distance between the two lines is simply 1. L1, line L1 has y equals 4 and line L2 has the equation y equals -3. Find the distance between L1 and L2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is the correct option is yes, 7. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Line L1 has the equation y equals -4 and line L2 has the equation y equals -2. Find the distance between L1 and L2. So which is the correct option? Line, the correct option is yes, 2 it is. The distance between the lines is 2. The correct option is 2. Line L1 has the equation y equals 6 and line L2 has the equation y equals negative 4. Find the distance between L1 and L2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is the correct option is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Line L1 has the equation y equals negative 5 and line L2 has the equation y equals negative 1. Find the distance between the line L1 and L2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, option number 1 is the correct option, right? 4 is the correct option. Line L1 has the equation y equals negative 3 and line L2 has the equation y equals 6. Find the distance between L1 and L2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we were working on is lines in the coordinate plane, and the lessons we have covered today are lines in the coordinate plane. The lessons we have covered today are slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines, find the distance between a point and a line, find the distance between two parallel lines. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session. So if you need help, if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any questions related to the have just finished, you can please ask questions. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.